Hey guys, this is test 47, game 4. This is the Maggie's Deli game. It's an ordering game as replacing the 6 people, J, K, N, O, P, and S, into the days Monday through Friday. And there are 2 levels here, because we have the supervisors, J, N, P, and the non-supervisors, then K, O, S. They tell us that each day has at least 1 supervisor, so I've written the supervisors J, N, P on the top level. And then, of course, they could also be on the top level. So it is possible to have a day with 2 supervisors on it. I've laid out some other rules here that I'll explain as well. They tell us that Tuesday and Wednesday both have Ophelia, and she's a non-supervisor, so I placed her on the bottom level. They tell us that N goes consecutively at least once, so we could have 2 N's in a row greater than or equal to 1 time. They tell us that P never goes, the first S is never before the first P. So for that reason, we know that we have P1 before S and perhaps simultaneously as well. Then they tell us that K is on, whenever K goes, it's with a supervisor's first day. Of course, K is a non-supervisor, so if it were to go with somebody, that person would have to be J, N, or P, and it would be on their first day. So this is a very bare bones initial setup for the game. More of the work will be happening with the questions themselves. Now, question number 18 is a typical orientation question. We're just taking one rule at a time and applying that rule to all 5 choices, looking for violations. Now we know that N has to occur consecutively at least once, so run through the choices looking for violations of that, and you find that choice E has N on Wednesday and Friday, not consecutive, so for that reason, E is gone. Next, we could look for the fact that we have to have O's on both Tuesday and Wednesday. If you run through the choices there, you find that choice A violates this, having no O's on Wednesday. The other rules are all good on that issue. The other choices are all good on that issue. Next, you could look for the fact that we have to have K on some supervisor's first day. Looking for violations there, we find that choice B violates this, having K on N's second day, not first day, so B is gone. We're now down to C and D. We could look for the rule that P goes before S or simultaneously with S on its first day. Checking there, you see that choice D violates this, having S occurring before P. So for this reason, D is bad, and we're left with C by process of elimination for number 18. Next, number 19, if K and P worked on Thursday. So of course, K is going to be on the bottom level because it's a non-supervisor. P goes on the top level. And since this must be P's first day due to the fact that K is there, based on this rule right here, we know that S will go on the next day. And so for that reason, choice E, S goes on Friday, is our answer to number 19. Next, number 20, general could be true except question, meaning cannot be true. So 4 of the choices could be true. So you could work by eliminating the could be true choices, or if you see something that you know cannot be the case, just pick it and move on. Now, K and P is an interesting combination looking at choice B, because we know that K goes on P's first day, and that links to P1 in this other rule over here. So these 2 rules link together if K is going with P1 as it must be here. So if you look at choice B, K going with P on Friday, there is no room for S to come after it, and S would have to go after it in this case because this is P1 and there's no room for it. So S must come later, no room for it, therefore B is impossible and is our answer to number 20. Next, number 21, what cannot be the pair of people that goes on Monday? We know that S always goes after P1 or simultaneous with it. And so we see here, looking at choice A, JS, that's not going to work because if we have J on Monday with S, how's P coming before it or with it? It's not. Therefore, A is impossible and is our answer to number 21. Next, number 22, general could be true question. So choice A, N going Wednesday, Friday, of course, is impossible, and those being the only places it goes due to the fact that N's have to go consecutively at least once. So for that reason, we can eliminate A. Next, looking at B, P going Monday, S going Monday, P going Tuesday. That might seem impossible at first glance. So I'm going to write down just to show you S Monday, of course we go on the bottom level, and then P Tuesday. But you could also have P on Monday as well. You could have P Monday with S, and then again on Tuesday. So it would still comply with this rule. So for that reason, B is impossible. B is possible, and is our answer to number 22. However, I will go through the rest though. Next, looking at C, K on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That doesn't work. K can never go on Wednesday due to the fact that O is there. So for that reason, and neither is a supervisor, of course, so for that reason we can eliminate C. Next, looking at D, N Wednesday with O and Thursday with K. So if N was Wednesday with O, that looks fine, but then N on Thursday with K again wouldn't work, because then this would be N's second day, not first day, violating this rule right here. So for that reason, D can be eliminated. And finally, choice E, both O and K on Tuesday. Again, K is not a supervisor and O is not a supervisor, so they couldn't have both on Tuesday, so E's gone as well, leaving B by elimination for 22 if you didn't get it before.